So you guys get a highlight of kind of each station and get our guys demoing it so you can see what it's supposed to look like. Most time when a coach is all by himself, it's a little bit hard to demo and talk at the same time. So we're gonna have Sparky and Tyler come down here and Brennan come right behind them. They're gonna go our bag line drill. We did this yesterday. Elkins, you guys scoot back a little bit. And they're gonna come this way, it's fine. Come that way, start over there. They work on now, what move do we work on yesterday? Club rip. And now we're doing club swim. So this one's a little bit more natural for a lot of you guys. Sparky and Brennan are going to do again a little bit more finesse oriented in terms of working around the bag, but still going to get displacement. Tyler's going to work pretty tight to the bag, more physical as a defensive tackle as he comes through. Again, we want to make sure we get shoulder turn. So you should get shoulder turn on the club part. The shoulders stay turning open on the swim part as we step through and accelerate to the next bag. Again, they're not going to get super wide. They're going to get right to the next bag and then make a nice tight turn to the corner. So go ahead. They approach, you're going to get good displacement out of the bag. And again, good fluid shoulders they work through. You can see Tyler coming behind him is getting a lot more bag displacement with the DP. The bag should be hitting the ground every time he makes contact with it. Brennan and Sparky are using a little bit more of a deceptive slap club move where they're actually trying to draw. If Elkins is the offensive guy and he's going to punch, they're trying to actually draw the punch so then they can slap. So get ready to punch. So draw the punch so they can slap, club, swim, and pull around that way. So that's the more of the finesse part of what they're doing. For you guys, if you feel comfortable kind of going more finesse, that's fine. If you're a true DN, I'm not. You're more DT oriented just as Tyler did. So one more time, just real quickly, just do 3 bags. You don't have to finish all the way. Tyler's going, which is supposed to be more similar to him. You're not reaching behind the bag. You're making contact right on the front side. So you'll see the bag's displaced right on the side and again going all the way down to the ground. So again, the swim should be for most of you a fairly physical, aggressive move. Okay, we don't want you running around the thing. We want you to displace the bag and stay tight. So that's our bag line drill that we're going to do here. Then turn around real quick. Then you're going to come to this drill. You guys are going to start down here. It's going to be very similar to the bag lines, but now we have the arm element to it. So the bag lines are great, but they don't have arms, so they don't simulate some of the things that we want to simulate in terms of an offensive lineman. So you have 3 bags. You're going to be alternating arms. You have to make your 3 moves fairly quickly back to back. Sparky's going to come out of a stance. When we're using the bullet arms, you guys will be servicing each other a lot. There's none of this, okay, haymaker-wise. You're just simulating an extra long arm to really get his idea of that target, and he can hit it super hard without worrying about hurting anybody, okay? So now none of this, no one's striking that way. It's just basically here, and then I give him a punch. Okay, here we go. Right, so we alternated, went rip, swim, rip, and then he'll come back real quick. Oh, my fault. Then they'll come back this way so they can see him coming at us, so turn real quick, please. Okay. Again, they're weaving in and out tightly. Again, fairly physical with the thing, displacing the arms, and half the battle is the idea of getting those arms out of the way while you're attacking at full force as we go through. So that's our little bag line drill. Then you're coming over, you'll do this circle drill again. You'll do the drill we did yesterday where we run the rip, okay, just on air. So if they demo that one again real quick. So they're just riding the rip on air, so taking a stance, doing a half figure 8. They get to each side, dip, rip, learn how to dip, rip, and run, and lean at the same time. Dip, rip, run, lean, dip, rip, run, lean. And then they'll come back real quick, same thing, moving fast. They'll throw that rip for vertical, or eliminating his pad level advantage, getting up underneath him, and then still moving fast at the same time. And then they're gonna lock up. So again, some of you guys will have to service each other. The coaches will help as much as they can. So a guy will be in the circle, and you're going to lock up in the ride the rip drill you guys did yesterday. So offense, hand on the hip. We got our rip already sunk in. And now he's going to run about a 2/3, 3/4 circle all the way to here before he lets up. Just staying as tight as you can, run the thing. Offense is trying to work him a little bit. We got to try to stay tight to the circle on defense. Okay, set, go! Tight, tight, run it. Now about now we let it go. Okay? Then we got another guy go. We'll go that way real quick. And now you got to switch directions. Nope. You notice the offensive guy stays with him, gives him a good look, gets a hand on the hip, gives a little bit of widen. Then if they have time, they'll go over the one counter move we got to do with some of you guys yesterday, which is again the swim move. So now they'll work about half the circle, So we'll go that way. Then I'll work about half the circle to about here. Then we're gonna over clamp with Tyler. And now we gotta feel that and again aggressively swim out. On the swim out, it's again a power part of the move. So as I'm going through and I hear him or feel him start to clamp, then again I'm explosive, so you guys have shoulder pads. Should be a pretty big explosive whack on the back as we come loosen his grip and slide the arm out at the same time. So demo that one. So out. Okay, and out. Again, the whole time trying to stay tight. Okay, tight to the circle. We don't want to get widened out. Okay, that's if you have time, we'll get to that one. Then our last one is bull rush. Okay, and we're going to be right over there for that one. We can demo it right here. So on bull rush, it's a little bit hard because you guys don't have pads on, but they're going to set up in a drill where you're going to be against a partner like most of we did yesterday. So Brennan's on offense and Tyler's on defense. He's going to start up in a 2-point just to give himself a little bit of head start on offense. And all he's going to do is really take a pass set and give us, getting about 70–80% effort on offense. We don't want just to be soft sister in terms of just take it. Tyler's going to attack, and really all you're executing in a bull rush is our step and strike technique, but you're doing it on the run. So instead of taking 1 step and go, he's going to take 3 steps or so. Then when he gets close, he's going to lower his hips, get underneath, and explode up underneath them. So again, we deliver that up and through blow. We're not just run into him. A lot of guys, when they bull rush, just run at the guy and hit the guy like that. Okay, well, obviously we're going to get much more done if we can get up underneath the shoulder pads and use our hips and our legs. Okay, so that's what they're going to try to do. So try this one without pads, and we'll give you maybe some with pads on. So go! Okay, up and through as we go. Okay, so we'll have you work a little bit of that technique against each other. Mr. Washington, come here real quick. You got pads on? You be my offensive guy. You got the idea? Okay, so with pads on, now Tyler can go a little bit harder and show you this a little bit. It looks like a little bit more in terms of, again, we want to get decent effort out of this guy. We just want you to be a little bit light, but we definitely don't want you to run away from us as we go. We just want you to take a normal kind of soft pass set, a little bit more weight on the normal, on your heels if you're an offensive lineman. There we go, set, go. Okay, up and under. We're just getting that thing coming up and underneath. And then he's going to work on a counter move. So what happened a lot yesterday in pass rush is a lot of you guys did bull rush, and you ended up in this position where Tyler's going against me if I'm on offense. Hey, and then we got a stalemate. The guy's leaning very hard against you, and most of you guys just kept trying to plod along. Well, if I'm leaning and brace this hard to stop your bull rush, what's there? Hey, a pull and a step around swim. Okay, and so he'll have you guys lock up just like this. So Lavin's got to lean hard basically. And now it's the same old escape move drill, except for now you're pulling him down away, and now we are escaping straight vertical over the top, which is what we told you not to do on run stuff. Just go straight lateral. Then he'll have you guys both go down on a knee like we did before. And now your other counter move is, if you've been a good bull rusher and striker, is you can strike aggressively, get him to fight back a little bit, and then when he comes back, get used to pulling that shoulder and sliding with a nice tight swim over the top. So you're going to use his body momentum to pull yourself up to get the feel of that. So he'll start, Brennan's going to brace himself, and then go. Okay, so 1 time full speed. There's our bull, pull, and go. Okay, just like that. So getting the feel of using that body momentum to go against you. Mr. Washington, come here real quick. Give us a guy with pads. So again, we want that strike to be extremely violent. The whole idea again is use his body momentum against him. Just naturally, if you're hit hard here, what are you going to do? Fight back with pressure. So we're using pressure against him. Okay, so we can attack again more half to an outside quarter of a guy. That's way easier to get around him than working in the middle like we talked yesterday. A lot of guys when they rush, especially bull rush, like to go right down the middle. Or if I can bull rush but maintain kind of an edge philosophy, then when I strike that thing, you can use this pull slide by move that Tyler's going to show. Okay, set, go. Okay, that way. Okay, so bowling with a strike with the ability to grab jersey and then use that momentum of him pushing him back against you, against him. Okay, so that's all going to be in our bull rush. I don't know if we'll get all through that, but we'll try to. So we're going to divide up in our 4 groups and get rolling. Let's have...